Is there any way to assist babies who have perhaps been born in these slightly more harsh conditions to heal and overcome their births?
Yeah. We recommend a sitting and in meditation, especially for all these babies, and call us in and call in our help for the healing of this particular trauma, with the intent that whatever is healed in them may ripple out into the human collective via their ancestral lines. You're coming into an area or era where a lot of the things that you call healing can be done via like a calmed mind, like meditation, intent, creating a...
Can you give us a glimpse of what childbirth and this area of life will be like for humans in the new earth?
A celebration, a true celebration. It's going to be a process, so it's hard now to give a real description of it, because you will have to move in a process. Okay. So there will be sometimes it will feel like a little, you have a leap even. Once the education starts to stick better with the parents, with the surroundings wherever the babies are born, you will see a leap up to the next step will be easier. The end stage will just be like what we show. The picture that we show her is like the child comes into the world greeted by, like, welcomed by the whole community. It's like a lot of light beings around, and the enlightened community around, celebrating that little body that allows consciousness to use this body to have the experience of a human being, to develop and grow older into an adult person. So they will all greet this, and they will all, that's kind of not an end phase, but a very, very far in the future. Mm-hmm. This is going to be like this. But in between, this will already be so much easier, because when the education gets around more about gentle birth, when more meditation is involved, even in that area, like deeper meditation, especially, let's say, you, Nina, do sessions where you connect with the unborn children.
Yes.
So we see already now the potential, for instance, to investigate the opportunity maybe for yourself to offer a circle where a meditation with pregnant women will involve a guided meditation to connect with their babies.
Yes.
It has to be very low key, and you will fully understand how to do this. Mm-hmm. So in that moment, when we bring that in, it will calm down the whole fear around having babies.
Yeah.
Like, women are terrified, fathers are terrified. It's they're so tense. when that changes, the whole process will be so much smoother, because when the fear goes down, let's say down, we're not even talking about going away fully, but going down, this is going to be such a different experience before, during, and after birth. You do understand that we cannot give like a full picture of it. We can only say what you can work on now is the fear.
Okay.
Reducing the fear through gentleness.
Yeah. What can we say to people to get them to fully understand the importance of birth and its effects on not only the individual child, but all of the family and all of their lives and all of humanity? What can we say to people to get them to understand the importance of the birth process and how that affects the child and humanity?
You could try, we are not sure if this is going to be the only way, but the one thing she is shown is like the seedling, that you can only grow a plant when you have a seedling. And when the seedling has the right treatment, the right surrounding, the right earth nourishment, only then can it be the plant that is maybe only beautiful or carries the most beautiful crop as the sweetest fruit. So when we give as human beings a lot of love into the process of nourishing the parents in the pre-birth phase. So when we tell them we are doing it this way because we want, and when people start to understand that relaxed body and minds are able to experience even joy and way less pain in the process. So
hypnobirthing is an excellent way of reducing fear for mothers.
Yeah.
Would BQH be a helpful tool for mothers as well, to have sessions where they connect with themselves and their babies and receive information about their births and about their children that are coming in? Would this be an effective way to assist mothers in reducing that fear?
If they're open to it, we could imagine that for some, this could be a very good way, because they might be able to release, so to say, their smaller boxes of belief systems, and see that what is happening to them is not just bringing a human into life. This is like a form of consciousness experiencing human life that could dramatically change for the mother the way she is going through the birthing process.
Can you give us any information about the babies who will be being born in 2020?
What we can see right now is like when we think of babies, we see like a rushing in of a very bright light. So it goes into the diamond color light. That is not to say that every baby is like that, but it seems a lot of light, like a lot of inclinations, accompanied by very bright light. the diamond light children, we call it like this now for now, they will be very high vibrational now.
Where does this direction humanity is going in towards birth and things? Where does this stem from? And I'm only asking so that we can understand how to change it. Where does this stem from? Why is humanity gone down this path? Is it because that fear and that disconnection from the heart is something that some people on this planet do not wish humans to have? Or is it just the way humans have gone?
It's one and the same. It's one and the same. You know the concept of all is one, and if you understand the all is one, you will understand that in order to see the light, you need to have darkness.
Yes.
You can never see light or understand what light really means when you don't have the contrast of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you call those dark forces, those manipulators, they are manipulators, dark forces, yes, they are, but they serve a purpose. Yeah. They come from the light as well, and they have taken the task of the villain, so to say. It's similar to your plays on stage. If you're really doing a good job and you're playing the villain on stage, you have to be really the part. So you've gone that far because you wanted the experience. And when you think of, let's say, a severe pain that you have encountered, the moment the pain is relieved, remember that feeling, that feeling that you have? This is the realization how it can be, what it feels like without pain. So humanity has chosen that. With every incarnation, you have chosen that. The way is now to go back to integrate these experiences, which means for this vessel, she had to release, or she wanted to release, the shield on her heart that she had put on because she didn't want any more pain of separation.
Yes.
But she can never move forward fully if she is not able to integrate even this traumatic experience of fear, that it may be traumatic again to feel separation. Mm-hmm. When she is able to integrate it and to see it as the necessary path to experience separation, and that she knows she is able to go back and she can watch the process from the outside, step out, similar to the spectator in a theater watching a game. So when she is able to watch her own separation from source, so to say.
And what about parents who have had IVF and babies that are created outside of the womb, that are often encouraged to have very careful monitoring, and how can they be helped to have pregnancies that are more gentle and fear-free?
It will be more difficult, let's say it this way. But if you have mature parents that have some kind of spiritual awareness, and they they come from a place that they feel they want a baby, but also they are meant to have a baby. They will be able to go with the process of that close monitoring system, because when they feel they need that close monitoring, they will do it. But if they have a little opening, they will come into courses where they can open bit by bit to relaxation methods that take away the fear. So it would then it would, as a consequence, it would lessen their need for monitoring.
Yes.